on Nova 100.
Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to your Wednesday.
Good morning, Melbourne. Happy Wednesday.
Good morning.
He's back. How you feeling? You were off sick yesterday.
Getting there. Feel
Getting
like I spent,
So you've got the man flu, but you did the test. You don't have because COVID's
How good are the
COVID's
tests?
back. Not all these people with COVID.
I know, COVID's back.
I
Then
mean,
there's the
it's not what it used to be. I don't think.
influenza A and the influenza B.
So you don't have any of those serious conditions.
Don't have any of those.
Just
Don't have any of
man
those.
flu.
Just man flu got me bad.
How much did you whinge at home yesterday?
No, I just stayed in bed. I just stayed in bed.
Good
Do you
on
know
ya.
what? Do you know what I ate?
Well, I heard you
Fur.
were out getting ice cream at one point.
I was not out getting ice cream.
That's what I was told.
Yeah, our
Bullshit.
detectives tell us.
I ate peas and mint sauce.
Oh,
Thought of you.
Ew.
wow.
Yeah.
Did you have meat with it?
No, just a bowl of peas and some mint
You
sauce.
are a strange character.
That's it.
That's it.
For what time of day?
That was maybe 10 a.m. Then I had to get at 2. You know when you're sick, you just feel like veggies or something?
Well, no, I would have a soup.
Yeah, but soup freaks
Just
me out.
peas. What, did you boil peas?
Yeah.
Or did you have frozen peas?
I had frozen peas and then boiled them.
And then with mint sauce
mint
at
sauce.
10 a.m. Nah, that's not a normal thing to have.
He's a unit,
I
isn't
mean,
he?
I copped it when you wanted to have a pho at 9 a.m. the other
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
I mean, I love bone broth in the morning, so that's just frozen peas.
I thought of you. I was like, Clint would eat this meal.
But you would have them with a roast.
I would have them as a side.
You know, why not have them as the main?
What?
Why do sides have to be?
What
the side?
cutlery did you use? A spoon?
I want a spoon.
You did.
Did you pretend you were eating soup? Why didn't you have soup?
Because I don't like soup. The texture freaks me out.
So it was sort of soup
So just
because
slimy peas.
They weren't slimy.
Well, the mint sauce makes them slimy. Come on.
Yeah, no, not so. I
That
would say,
text is even weirder.
I would say
With
moist
a spoon.
peas. Moist peas.
Did you swallow them whole or did you chew them?
I gave them a
Just
little chew.
Did you have them through a straw?
Do you want me to make some?
No.
I'll bring them in.
No, thank you very much
Okay.
for the kind offer.
Look, it is a bit strange, you must admit.
Yeah, but you know when you're sick, you have
I know,
random
yeah, I
things.
know.
you know,
Whatever
you know.
makes you feel good.
Thank you, Clint.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And do you feel a bit better
Yeah,
after the
getting there.
peas?
Getting there.
Yeah.
I reckon it was the peas.
Nah, I don't know about that. What about like a pea and ham soup?
Oh no! I'm not great on ham either.
But what about like
Processed
a chunky
meat.
vegetable soup where it's not blended?
I've just never had soup.
But you have pho all the time.
Yeah, that's not a soup.
You basically had.
That is exactly what that is. It's a soup.
Nah, that's chicken in a little swimming pool of.
You
Yeah, but what about a
basically
chicken
had
soup?
mint soup last night.
That's
Mint
that-
and
Are we
pea soup.
still on this? Hey, can I talk? Was it $70 million? That was one last night.
Oslotto.
70 mil.
Oh, was that last night?
Yeah. Victorian
did
winner.
it go off?
It went off. The jackpot has gone off. They're on the hunt for the lucky winner.
Do we know
somewhere,
where?
Somewhere in Australia at the moment. Oh,
So they don't know what
Whoa.
state.
No,
I need
not
some
yet.
peas.
You got a croaky
I
voice.
got him in the car.
Excuse me.
They don't know what state.
no, they haven't declared it
Do
yet.
we know if it was a physical ticket or on the internet?
Don't know yet.
Okay, if you're waking up and you bought a ticket, check it.
My sisters and I are part of a little syndicate together.
On Oslotto.
And I woke up this morning and I saw that one of the sisters, the urban one, Letitia, had put down, well, not the bet, but put the ticket in. I hadn't transferred my money.
Oh, and
you're
if
out.
you want, no, you got to transfer before the date.
Yeah.
Well, should I transfer now in case we're the
I mean,
winners?
you should you should transfer anyway, even if you've lost. Otherwise, you'll never be invited
Yeah.
back in the syndicate.
Yeah.
But I think if you've won, it's too late, bro.
No, but we don't know.
If you've won, it's going to a current affair.
It's,
They'll resolve it.
And I think the ruling will be you didn't pay, you didn't win.
You're out.
You're
well,
out.
hang on. Let's not jump
No,
to
you're
that.
out.
No,
we
that's
don't-
how it works.
We don't know that.
Yeah, we do. I've seen it. On
I would have
Current
bought
Affair
you
before.
something nice with the 70
I've
mil.
seen it on it. No, you wouldn't.
Do you have a contract?
You're right.
Is there a contract in place?
There's text messages.
Well, that's almost enough.
I don't think if you've paid for it, though.
Guys, I haven't won this. Well, we don't know.
Where's Tracy? She busy?
Don't know.
Get Grimshaw on the phone. She'll tell us.
Okay. I think it's Layla these days, isn't it?
No, it's Ali Langdon.
Ali.
But Tracy's the OG. In my
Oh,
mind.
Tracy's the OG.
Tracy knows
If
everything.
you've got dramas with your neighbour's
Oh,
fence,
call Tracy.
Tracy's the one that
She's
you
the
ring.
gal.
Excellent. Imagine being Tracy's neighbour.
Imagine
Oh.
being Tracy's answering machine.
Oh,
I did my Year 10 work experience in the current affair office,
Oh, yeah.
and I used to have to listen to the answering machine messages
Really?
that people had left, and there'd be
What were they
people.
like?
They'd be like, "Hi, current affair, it's Jenny, and I'm about to cut down my neighbour's fence. You better call me back." And I'd be like, "What do I do with that?" And they're like, "Oh, just delete it. Go to the next one. See if there's anything new." Every day, that's what it
Wild.
was.
Katy Perry, hot and cold. A morning, everyone. Thanks to Shell Ready Express, you're on the air with Jason Lauren. Clint's here as well.
Gee, it's cold.
Yeah, it's going to be a cold couple of days.
Well, it's a long weekend coming up. That'll put a little spark in your step if you've forgot. A little spark in your step, a little bounce
Spring
in your step, bouncing step if you've forgotten. But it is going to be a cold King's birthday and a cold long weekend. Do you know that the whole country doesn't have King's birthday on the same day?
No, you get to choose when the King has his birthday.
Victoria and New South Wales are together, and Queensland are separate, and
Does it surprise you?
Well,
I spoke to someone in New Zealand last week, and they were like, "Oh, it's King's birthday here today."
Yeah,
today.
He has lots of birthdays.
That was last week. Yeah.
Why isn't there just a universal?
But his actual birthday is in like September or something. It's far, far away from now.
He's really dragging out the birthday celebration.
But why didn't they do it on the King's birthday or on the Queen's birthday?
I don't know.
Seems strange. Is it always on a long weekend? Is it always a Monday?
Yes.
It's not even like a Wednesday.
Yes. Yeah.
Weird. Anyway, it's going to be chilly for the King's birthday.
What's weather like tomorrow night?
I think actually tomorrow's the only dry day in the next few days.
Oh, that's good.
No rain tomorrow. Cold, 14.
I got
tomorrow
a Thursday night wedding.
Yes, and it's a travel
Inglewood.
job. Inglewood.
Oh, this is the swimming teacher.
Inglewood's up north. What?
It's his kid swimming teacher. He's emceeing this kid swimming teacher's wedding.
Hang on. She's like a family friend.
And given that he doesn't leave the house for anybody, he must really like the swimming teacher.
Are you banking free swimming lessons?
No. She doesn't.
Yeah, surely.
Are you getting a discount?
Bit of contra.
Are you charging her to host the wedding?
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Oh.
She doesn't teach swimming to the kids anymore.
It was a lot nicer when you had a day off, wasn't it? You didn't have to.
Really was.
You didn't feel attacked.
We've lost a day of ribbing him though, so we'll go doubly hard.
Oh, good. But yeah, she doesn't teach kids anymore. But we just got to know the family.
Yeah.
So
are you not giving her a gift because your gift is your MC
No.
job?
We'll give a gift. There's a little wishing well.
What are you
going to give as a gift?
A new rashi?
Oh, it's a cash. Kickboard.
One of those foam tubes in different colours.
Strong.
Oh, the horsey. Are they called a horsey?
No, I don't know.
Don't know.
I caught up with her and her fiancé on the weekend to run through the details.
What are their names? What are the happy couple's names?
Zoe and Ned.
Zoe and Ned, strong names.
Now, Ned's, I've only got to know a couple of times. Ned's family's a little bit safer, I've been told.
I know, but it's hard to MC when you don't know both of the families.
Well, that's why I want to catch up with them and got to know their stories.
Yeah.
I said, how'd you guys meet?
Wait, are you the MC or the celebrant?
No, the MC. God, no, not the
Did they meet in the pool?
I'd burn up. No, they met online.
Are they wearing Speedos at the wedding?
No, we're not wearing swimmers. Like, apart from...
Is it a swimming-themed wedding?
Yes.
The wedding's at the pool, obviously.
Are the kids going? Are the kids invited?
No.
Oh, but you met her through the kids.
I know, but I don't want them crying thinking it'll be swimming lessons. They're not going. Yeah. It's kid-free.
Is Ned a swimming teacher too?
Ned is not.
Is he?
He's not a swimming teacher.
He's not a swimming teacher.
No.
Oh.
Are you making any swimming gags? What's your opening line at the wedding?
I
Because it's a big
I didn't
job.
even think about swimming gags.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Sink or
good
swim,
evening,
Ned.
ladies and gentlemen. We are drowning in joy tonight.
No, not drowning.
Oh, no.
Not a good start.
Keep your head above the water.
Yes.
I went home last week and I said to Lou, Lauren gave me the suggestion. Remember you saw that viral video of the bridesmaids?
There's another one where the bride is singing to her maid of honour, which is her sister. You are going to scream when you see it. I sent it to my best friend last night and I was like, do you want me to do this to you at my wedding?
Oh.
I'll show you. You should put something into song.
Because the video you showed me was the bridesmaid singing Adele to the bride. And I just suggested it to the bride on the weekend, like, hello from the MC. And she's like, absolutely
no. Okay, what about a swimming theme song? Is there any...
Why don't you just put your script down?
What's a song about swimming?
You just put your script down and go, you know what? I don't need a script. I'm just going to freestyle.
Oh, good one.
Got it.
Good one.
Thank you.
You should get a cameo message from Arnie Titmus as well.
Oh, yes.
If everyone would like to look to the screens now, your fearless leader has some words for you. Should I just take the suit off and be in a rashi and swim?
It's good.
No, don't do that. The swimming gags are good, but keep your rashi on.
Right, okay.
Yeah. Always.
Are you wearing a bow tie? What's the dress code?
I was just going to wear a suit and a tie.
Well, what's the dress code?
Suit and tie, I guess.
Well, no, you have to check them. It might be black. If it's black tie, you've got to wear a bow tie.
No, it's not black tie.
Is it an outdoors?
So outdoor
Like in a
ceremony.
tent?
Oh, it's going to be 14 degrees. What was she thinking?
I know. And then we move inside.
Are you going to wear a fur coat? Like a faux fur?
What, like Snoop Dogg?
Yeah, like Snoop. Yeah,
and a cane.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to be subtle.
Enough about you, Zoe and Ned. More about me.
No, we'll not be wearing a fur coat.
Flippers?
Stupid question. I'll report back on Friday how things going, whether I
God,
offended the
it's
family.
Thursday night.
It's a Thursday night.
And then you'll come. Well, she's probably got to do swimming lessons on Friday and
Exactly.
Saturday morning.
You can't take that off. It's just gone at 6:15. Your chance to win a cheeky $1,000 nice and early. Thanks to our mates at Lego Masters. We'll give you a chance to play the Lego Drop coming up next here on Nova. Right across Melbourne, this is Nova 100. You're on the air with Jason Lauren. Just gone 6:23. She's going to be a cold one for the next few days. I was going to bring some Lego into hide and seek when we go.
Okay.
I think we need activities.
Yeah,
this
whatever
year.
stimulates you.
Are you a puzzle guy?
No.
Okay. Right.
No.
I quite like puzzles.
Board games? Shall I bring some board games?
Scrabble.
I don't mind the crozzle in the new idea.
What's the cross?
You know the one with the arrows?
Are we
I like
hiding?
that. I like
The
that one
celebrity
too.
crozzle.
Yeah.
It's a good
Is
one.
it called a crozzle?
Yeah.
What is
we-
a crossword meets a puzzle?
Exactly.
Hiding in
It's a crozzle.
1986?
What's
Is
the
that
other
still
one
around?
where all the numbers are in the squares? I like
Sudoku?
that. I love
Sudoku.
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 I'm
It's a
good
bit
at that.
numbery.
I like it.
Bit maths
It
based.
only goes to 9.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll get to that in a sec. First, though,
You
it
can get a
is
crozzle book.
time to do the
Get a Sudoku book.
$1,000 Lego drop. $1,000 if you can work out how many bricks we are dropping this morning.
All right, Clint has the Lego bricks in his hand. He's shaking them up and he's
Okay.
going to drop them on the desk. And then, Melbourne, it is up to you to guess how many bricks he has dropped. Clint, give him a shake.
Okay. On the desk in front of you. Here we go.
Oh, your hands look full
Oh,
today.
we're going that way. Okay, all right. Hang on. Okay, you ready?
Oh,
Ooh.
that was a lot. All right, let's go to Meg in Warrigal. Good morning.
Hello.
Hello, Meg. There was a few there. What are we locking in for $1,000? How many Lego bricks?
7.
Incorrect.
Higher,
Sorry.
Higher.
Higher. This is a game of higher or lower, Melbourne. Hayden in Vermont. Have a guess. How many Lego bricks do you think Clint just dropped?
I'll go 15.
Ooh.
Higher, Hayden.
Not too bad. Do you want to hear him again?
Oh, they've gone all over the floor. They've gone everywhere.
You're a smart ass, you are.
There's at least 6 on the floor. On your hands and knees. Down you go. Higher than 15. Megan in Croydon.
All right.
Good morning.
Here we go. Megan.
Good morning.
Are you Megan or
Morning.
Megan?
Megan.
Megan.
Megsy.
Megsy for
All right.
$1,000. How many bricks did he drop?
Oh, I think it was 18.
Higher, Megan. Bella in Bond Beach. Good morning.
I'm going to go 20, please.
Sorry?
20?
You got it.
20. That's right. Well done.
$1,000. Congratulations.
Well done, Bella.
Hey, Bond Beach is a beautiful part of Melbourne, but it'll be chilly down there this morning.
It's freezing.
I
That
bet.
$1,000 is going towards a new split system because I'm currently covered head to toe.
Okay.
Under my doona.
Put it towards the heating. Bond Beach has got all the little beach boxes
Oh,
down
yeah.
there. It's gorgeous.
Oh, they got the beach boxes there too.
yeah. It's pretty down there.
$1,000 to Bella from Bond Beach. It is that easy. The Lego drop. We do it every single morning. Your chance to win $1,000 every day before 6:30 here on Nova. Good morning, everyone. It's just gone 25-7. So, the $70 million Oz Lotto winner.
Is in Victoria.
Yeah, it's one of us.
It was an online ticket. Melbourne, if you were waking up and you bought an Oz Lotto ticket online, it could be you. They haven't found the winner yet.
See, I'm terrible.
Surely when it's online, they know exactly who it is, though, because you got to
Yeah,
be registered
online you
to
should
play.
know. Yeah.
Or maybe they're trying to get onto them. If you're getting missed calls from private numbers, guys.
See, you know what always worries me? Because
Answer
I'm
it.
shocking it, checking my email. And every
Well, that
year
makes 2 of us.
I will highlight my entire inbox in December and delete all.
Whoa.
See, people like you get anxiety over
Whoa,
that, don't
me
you?
too. But what about when you want to contact or you're like, hey, what was that thing that came through?
Yeah, I just think if it's really important, they'll find me.
No. It's not about them getting in touch with you. It's
like
when
me
you
finding
want
something.
something and you're like, oh, hang on, I remember that person. Let me see if I can
I
find
live
them.
in fear that one day, like Powerball will ring and be like, we sent you an email. You won 15 million 10 years ago.
Do you play the lottery games online?
Yeah, I'm an app boy.
Well, then you just go on
I'm-
the app.
I'm good
You don't
at
need the email.
Exactly,
The
Lauren.
app would surely blow it with some kind of confetti situation if you won. Yeah, it'd have confetti, like that text message thing that you
That's
can do.
okay in the app,
Send with
not in a
confetti.
text message.
Yeah.
I don't like a text
So do
with
you
confetti.
delete your emails once a year? Is that what you're saying?
What's wrong?
Someone's phone ringing in here.
It's mine. Sorry. Don't. Oh, is this? Brilliant gear. Hello.
Why is your phone? Why is
Hello?
your phone on loud?
I don't know.
Oh, are you joking?
No. Was that one of the producers trying
No,
to ring
they're all
and say it was
sitting there.
Osvaldo?
No, you could just hear the phone
Is it
ringing.
that Osvaldo man?
But he
with the big
was getting a
teeth?
call from
It's
a
on the-
private
It
number
was a private
right
number.
on cue.
It was
Someone's pranking you.
Guys, I think I've
It's one of these clowns.
Was it one of
Look
these
at
guys?
them. No, it's actually
Brody,
not.
was it you doing a bit of humour? Hit the button.
Humour.
Although, why was your phone on loud in the studio?
I know,
Doesn't
that
that in television land,
It's a
if
carton.
your phone rings, you owe us a slab.
Mr. Hawkins, you've won $13.
Oh, goody.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Have you
Let it
checked your
ride.
app yet?
No, that's a good point.
Oh, no, it's your sister.
The Rembrandts from the TV show Friends. Good morning. This is Nova 100. You're on the air with Jason Lawrence. Should we do TV theme day?
Where we do all the songs.
Yeah.
But a lot of TV theme songs are just that. They're not actual songs.
Oh, remember this one? It's Right Now demo. Our vintage. Scott Wolf.
What?
Party of Five.
Yes.
Oh, you want
Still
to
be-
know, like I want to live. Party of Five.
Yes, remember that? Nev Campbell.
Yeah.
Oh my
Neve.
God.
Neve,
Campbell.
tomato. Yeah.
Yeah. That was
Oh,
a
that
good
was
show.
a good one. Party of Five.
I'm going to start doing a list.
Did they were a family that lived
What was
together because the parents died in some sort of
Yes.
tragic car accident.
Yeah.
Shocking.
I loved
really felt
Seventh
for them.
Heaven as well. Did you ever watch
Seventh Heaven.
Seventh Heaven?
I'm not
I
the same
also
vibe
love-
as the Bodines, but
No,
that's all right.
I also loved. There was a good theme song on what was the one with the Olsen twins? Full House.
Yeah.
And they're on the roller
yes!
coaster.
Yes!
No, that was Step by Step. Full House was everywhere you go.
Everywhere.
I know.
And-
Step
Wh-
by
what-
Step was Step by Step,
Day
day by
day by day.
Okay.
Which one was on the roller coaster?
Step by Step.
Yeah.
Oh, so Step by Step was a
Full
different
House
show
was
to
in
Full House. I
San
think I
Francisco.
merged them together.
Mm.
They were similar eras. Which one was the Olsen twins in?
Full
Full
House.
House. Full House.
Yeah.
With the
Uncle
Oh, Jesse.
Jesse.
Well, good morning, everybody. It has just gone 7:08. Hey, this is always you always do this to me, and I always
Yeah.
get excited. Long weekend coming up.
I know. And
You really forget about
I
it?
told you this morning.
Oh,
But when you tell someone and they've forgotten,
It's
a
the
real,
best.
You just grow an inch taller.
you really do.
It's going to be absolutely freezing. It's a good long weekend to either go to the footy and support the big freeze,
Yes.
or to stay in and sit by the fire.
You going to the big
Guys.
freeze?
I've got 2 days off in a row.
Dude,
What?
what days have you got off?
Sunday,
Why Sunday?
I've got my nephew's christening,
Oh, is that this Sunday?
little Leo's christening, so I'm taking the day off weekend today. And then on Monday, I've taken the day off as well.
Quick.
Clint, you deserve that.
Thank you so
I
much,
mean,
Lauren.
the devil works hard, but Clint Stanaway works harder. You deserve 2 days off.
Hello, is that public house? I'd like to buy shares in the company for this
Oh,
weekend.
no, it's all about electric these
Would
days.
you like
Oh.
to come over for dinner?
Saturday
What
night.
are you going to do Saturday night? You don't want to come over for dinner.
Hey,
You know, Paul
Well, that's
said-
the
you know
problem.
Paul
Whenever
said
I've
to
got
me
days
last
off,
night.
I always ruin it because I get blind.
will you
Yeah.
be going to the circus?
Paul said to me last night,
Yeah, what is
I love having Clint over for a dinner on a Thursday night. Do you think we should just have a standard seating at our house for Clint on a Thursday night?
Yes, we should. But
Did he do-
He
tomorrow
said
night
he'll
or
cook every
Wednesday night?
Thursday night, tomorrow night.
Okay, I'm there.
The,
I feel so honoured.
He said, I think Clint really enjoys it too.
I do. I love it.
Last time you had a couple of days off in a row, I know you ended up at the circus. That wasn't the Elmo Circus at Caulfield, was it?
Not the circus.
Right, just
There's a nightclub
the
called
nightclub circus, right.
You're in real strife if
Yeah,
you end
yeah,
up at
yeah.
circus.
Gotcha.
There's no trapeze that. Well, is there?
There's people thinking they can trapeze.
Might be.
Yeah, no.
Hey, the big,
Don't try it.
guys, the big freeze is on this weekend at the G. Radio royalty. Matt Tilley is the CEO.
He was the reason I wanted to get into radio.
Really?
And now he's doing great things as the CEO.
Did you ever do a gotcha call with him back in the day?
I did.
Oh, lucky you're not cancelled. Matt Tilley
It's pretty funny, actually.
is on the air with us. He is in this morning just after 7:30. This lady has touched down in Australia. Katy Perry and Firework on Nova. Welcome back to Australia. Katy Perry, that is Firework. She has touched
she's in the
down.
country. Did she come on her spaceship?
She arrived on the spaceship.
Touchdown.
She plays Saturday night here in Melbourne.
She's coming to
That was
Melbourne.
the Katie Megamix.
No, that was Katy
No,
Perry
that was
Firework.
just Firework. I
Mega
think
Mix
we've got a
still to
Mega
come.
Mix coming.
Great.
Patience. Clint's
Is that
gonna
all
race.
her songs merged together?
Yeah.
Like a
Like a
medley?
like a Grease Megamix.
Not a melody.
No, not a melody, a medley.
No,
Yeah.
a mega mix.
Yeah.
That's what
What's the
it'll be.
difference between a mega mix and a medley?
We will find out after 8.
Yeah.
Oh, can't wait.
Hey, it's Jason Lauren. We are doing it thanks to Shell Ready Express this morning.
Guys, I'm too old to be on TikTok, but there's a TikTok trend
We all are.
that I cannot get out of my head. Clint, I was sending it to you all day yesterday.
Yep.
And I showed Paul and he was like, it's just not that funny. And then all night he was singing it. So I don't know if it's from a musical called Death Becomes Her. And there's a song in it.
Like the movie.
Oh, is there a
seen the
movie
movie?
as
Is the
well?
movie
There's
as
a
well?
Broadway
Yeah,
musical.
it's got Goldie Hawn in it.
Oh,
Great movie.
Well, you
Goldie
might know
Hawn.
this then.
Yep.
So it's from that, but people are putting it on TikTok with like a caption over it about something terribly rude that's happened to them. So this is the song.
That was rude. That was pretty rude.
There's a swear word in there, so we've
There
made it a
was.
PG
Right.
version.
You've gone the proper version.
And I wish I knew it yesterday, Clint, because we had one of my favourite callers we've ever had
Of all
on the show
time.
calling yesterday.
Yes.
She was 84.
Oh,
Yep,
it's the old bird.
84.
Good morning, Dee, if you're listening.
Morning, D.
She'll be listening. She'll be 2 wines deep.
And we spoke to her yesterday and you said something that was
What?
rude. It was very, very
Rude.
rude. Let's get her up. Have a listen. Dee, what's your beverage of choice?
Look, I really like a glass of Chardonnay. I sound like, what was her
sing it.
name in,
You were saying you're a flight attendant, yeah?
I was.
Who did you fly with? The Wright brothers or?
I flew with CAA.
Clint Stanway. Dee,
Maybe bug me.
Dee, give him a serve. Say how rude.
That was rude.
Yes, Clint.
That was
very,
pretty rude.
I love it.
All right, Melbourne, on
It was
13,
a bit
24,
rude.
10.
I'm sorry, Dee, you beautiful human.
I want to know what rude thing has happened to you. Gen Z out there, did you have something happen to you this week?
Yep. So our housemate pulled out.
What?
That was rude.
No, I've got
No, no.
You just try again.
Tell the story again. You rented a house.
So we got a rental and our housemate pulled out.
That was rude.
See, we've got the music. That's how.
That
Well,
was
yeah.
pretty rude.
Remember when Ned Brockman came in
Yeah.
and he bought merch
Yeah,
for
yeah,
Ned's
yeah,
milk?
yeah.
He gave me a double XL jumper.
That was rude.
I mean, to be
was
fair,
pretty-
I
to
mean,
be honest,
it's-
it does fit.
It's based on assumptions, and the assumption was right.
I mean, it's a relaxed fit.
Well, I got asked if I want to do ads for a weight loss drug.
Oh,
You know how I feel about that?
That was
rude.
Well, actually,
was
that's
pretty-
wrong because you said that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's
Where there's a till, there's a way.
Yeah, you were like, this is perfect. This is the best fit ever.
Melvin, call us on 13 24 10. Has something happened to you? Has someone said something to you that was rude?
That was rude.
In return, I got $200 Kogan vouchers up for grabs. Kogan.com helps you get what you want for less. Now that is clicking awesome. 13.
That's not rude.
No, that advertising campaign, it's spot on. That's what you said. 13 24 10. What has someone said to you? That was rude. Good morning, Melbourne. 26 past 7. Radio Royalty Matt Tilley in after 7:30
Love him.
to talk about one of the biggest events on the Melbourne calendar, which is coming up this weekend. You are listening to Jason Lauren. Clint's here too, and we're doing it thanks to Shell Ready Express at Nova.
And I'm getting caught up in a TikTok trend. It's that little song from Death Becomes Her, which is all over TikTok
You're
at the
a
moment.
bit old for TikTok.
Well, you know
no,
what?
How dare you?
That was rude. That was pretty rude.
On 13 24 10 Melbourne, we're asking, has someone done something or said something rude to you? Get it off your chest now, and we'll help you with that was rude. Here we go. Nat from Ringwood. Good morning.
Good morning, guys.
What happened?
Well, I was walking down to the letterbox and my neighbour walked past and said, "Oh my gosh, congratulations." I said, "Pardon?" "Oh, baby due."
That was rude.
No.
That was pretty rude.
Jace, you've got a rule with this.
Yes, unless there's a limb hanging out, you don't say it.
No.
Hanging out.
Unless you see like a
Like
little hand
literally
or a
giving
leg or
birth.
something,
Oh,
you
don't
do
say
not
it.
say
it's
it.
worse. It's even worse if someone touches the stomach
Someone came up to me
and
at
touched
a
you
function
and
the other
rubbed your
night
belly.
and said, "Have you got any babies in there yet?"
That was rude. That was pretty rude.
Rub the
Rude.
tummy.
No, she didn't
Never
rub my
find.
tummy and say, "Are you pregnant?" She said, "Have you
Like
got
a Buddha.
any in there yet?" I was like, "Oh."
It's good luck.
They'll never find where you hid that body, will they?
Taylor and Karen Downs, good morning.
Morning, guys. How are you?
We're
Yeah,
good.
good. Did something happen to you?
Yeah, so obviously it was a sad night for the Hawks on Friday.
Yes.
We went to the footy, had a pretty big one. Wasn't looking as fresh as I normally do on a Saturday morning, ready for netball.
Mm-hmm.
And I rocked up, and one of the girls looked at me and said, "Wow, you look like shit."
That was rude.
I mean, straight
That
up,
was
though.
pretty rude.
I mean, that's
Pretty rude.
That's
Was
blunt.
it rude but fair, Taylor?
What was that?
Was it rude but fair?
Yeah.
So spot on.
Rena in Noble Park, you were at the doctor and something happened.
Yeah, the other day I was at the doctor's and the woman turned around and said, "Can I help you, sir?" And I've gone, "Oh, my God, I just had my hair cut 2 weeks ago that was cut like that to a pixie style, and here she is calling me a man." And I'm like,
That was rude. That was pretty rude.
Oh no, the pixie cut did you dirty, Rena.
I know.
Oh, rude. I wish you just sung that song to them. All right, Emma in Werribee, wrap it up for us. What happened to you?
Yeah, morning. So one day I was just kind of, innocently stood at the booth counter getting my drink, and this couple comes up behind me, and the guy says to his girlfriend, "Remember when you said you thought your back was fat? Nah, look at her. Looks worse than yours."
I didn't
missed
hear
it.
any of that, Emma.
Yeah.
You know what I say about that phone connection.
That was rude. That was pretty rude.
Yeah, you know how we feel about speakerphone?
Oh no, that's a shocker. Calling someone sir because they've got a pixie.
We should have finished on the bloke. It is just gone 29 past
Don't be rude
7.
to Emma.
Coming up, we'll check your underwork, latest in news, and then $5,000 on the way. And Matt Tilley joins us next. Let's say hello to our next guest.
Our next guest has had a very impressive entertainment career. He's done radio, he's done television, he's released 2 ARIA-nominated albums. Wait, really?
Sometimes it pays to simply just be annoying.
The only thing more impressive is perhaps the great charity work he's been doing with FightMND. Please welcome to the show, Matt Tilley!
Tilly, good morning.
Radio's come a long way, like a fully produced intro.
Oh, yeah, we don't muck around, mate.
gosh.
But still getting the facts wrong like we used to.
Did we? What did we get wrong?
4 albums, not 2, and they were...
Oh, nice early
Sweet.
flex.
No, because I know a lot of it will have come off Wikipedia, which also has the wrong place for where I was conceived.
But Wikipedia, anyone can
I think
make
so.
things up. I think mine's been
anyone
saying
can
I'm
edit
about
it, can't they?
47 for about 7 years.
Anyone can edit it, but I
Yeah.
do know that someone famous got caught editing their own. They
Who was
They
that?
developed an... No, I can't tell you.
Yeah, you can.
you can.
You
No,
can't tell half the story.
Oh, yeah.
Football commentator.
Okay.
Brian Taylor.
No.
Bruce McAvaney.
I want to talk about other things.
Bruce McAvaney.
We'll get to that.
Now, many people, I mean, you are now the CEO of FightMND, but many people will remember you, if they're in the cars and they're just hearing your voice, will remember you from your radio days.
Yeah, possibly.
How many years?
Depends how old they are. They've still got their license.
How many years did you do Brekkie?
25, 26.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because Matt Tilley was a reason I wanted to get into radio, because
We
once
did do
upon
radio
a time
together.
when Matt was doing the Matt and Joe show, Joe was off, I think, for a week, and I was maybe 20 and I filled in.
Did you? How'd you go? Or how did she
Oh,
go?
she was brilliant. And can I say, backed up on the Tuesday after the Brownlow.
Oh!
Yeah.
She would have been a treat to work with that, though.
Well, I'd
The walk
worn-
of shame down Clarendon Street.
It was actually a walk of shame, I think, because I'd worn this really expensive necklace to the Brownlow, which was like $300,000 or something. And I'd had a few too many champagnes the night before, and we couldn't get it off. So I had to turn up to the radio show in this like
Just hung her headphones off it.
diamond encrusted
grand with
necklace.
diamonds.
Was that in this building as well?
Yeah.
Was it
Wow.
here?
Yeah, it was here.
Was
you
it?
spent many years in this building. If only the walls could talk.
We always
Well,
say,
everything was recorded.
yeah, right. We always wonder if we'll be hanging out together in 10 years. Do you still hang out with the old co-hosts?
Oh, we text.
Yeah, right. Gotcha.
Yeah.
We've
Times
got chat
change.
groups.
Yeah, gotcha.
I do, like WhatsApp groups.
Yeah.
Hey,
Good old days.
let's talk the Big Freeze coming up this weekend. Most important day on the Melbourne calendar.
I reckon.
Are you enjoying your work with FightMND?
Yeah, loving it. Like, getting to go to the footy and getting a free beanie. Like, I know you guys get concert tickets and stuff, but that's my jam. And sausages in bread at Bunnings when you go and grab your beanie there.
I was down at Bunnings with you the other day doing in fact, Jason, you popped down too and said hello. Now, the Big Freeze is a massive event on the calendar here in Melbourne. In fact, I would say it's one of the iconic footy games of the year. You've got the big slide.
Yep.
Who have we got going down it so far?
Iconic Australians is the theme, and some could go as themselves. Cut Mark Taylor,
Tubby Taylor,
Shervo. So there's a bit of sporty stuff there as well.
You ever gone down the slide?
No.
You should be going down the slide.
I've been iced a bit in the last week, I've got to say. I went down a slide in the Gold Coast yesterday. We're not regional radio. Right. I went down a slide ahead of Mac Andrew on the Gold Coast yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Who's Mac Andrew?
Tall, man. He's a ruckman for the Suns.
And he was wearing just hot pink Speedos.
Of course.
He's Sudanese heritage, right?
Good
so he
read.
looked magnificent. I've never felt more middle-aged and white and flabby in my life. They're like,
Did you wear hot pink Speedos?
No, I did not. Well, the
Hot
FightMND black.
Hey, Matt, it's one thing to sort of look outside in at a charity like FightMND. What's it like to immerse yourself in it? Because the Danaher family, we've had Jan on the program, we've had the girls and Ben as well. What is it like being inside? Because they are truly, I mean, inspirational is a little bit cliche, but they are.
Yeah. It started around a kitchen table, right? And literally, it is like this couple of weeks, Jan's getting dinner ready. Like, she is just a dynamo. She's in there first. She's out there last. She's on the phone. She's like, run down the street, grab me 10 more pairs of socks. Like, it's fabulous. That's a really great energy to be around. But we also have like a team of 7 scientists who are speaking to the top researchers around the world, assessing their grants, seeing how many millions we're going to give to this particular research project. And then we often deal with people who have MND who aren't in the same situation as Neil. The average life expectancy is just 27 months.
That's amazing, isn't it?
They move through our organisation quickly, and that's that's quite a big burden to sort of be. You get to know people, you know them really well, and then you realise we're going to lose them.
It's so sad. How long ago was Neil diagnosed?
Well, 11 years. It's Big Freeze 11. So he is an absolute outlier, but he's a fighter as well.
Yeah.
I don't think many people in Australia had heard about MND until Neil Danaher really put it on the map. And the people that were familiar with it were obviously
This is so true.
A connection to it.
I was chatting, I don't often say this, I was chatting to an Oxford professor the other day who was out here, and he said all his life he's been heading up research for MND, and when he goes out to dinner parties still and says what he does, they're like, oh, MND, what's that? And he goes, I come here, and the bloke in the servo knows what it is, he's wearing a beanie, like the whole city, and we are now a global epicentre for research and investment.
Amazing.
Neil Danaher spoke to the Melbourne boys yesterday. He gives them a rev up before King's birthday every year, and we covered it on the news last night. Here it is.
Don't wait for a crisis to learn that you are more powerful than you think, and never underestimate the ripple effect of one small act of courage on the field or off it.
Now,
what's being in that room?
Well, what's extraordinary or more extraordinary about that is the technology that lets Neil speak again, find his voice. It's AI technology. How does that work, Matt? And you actually can give people, MND sufferers who lose their voice back to an extent.
Yeah, eventually people only really have their eyes and their conscience to communicate with the world. So what they can do now, the technology is incredible. If you are diagnosed now, you can go and put down 50 phrases, their key phrases that they have, and that will do your whole vocabulary and intonation and everything else.
So
now,
you do that yourself early, but with Neil,
Neil,
because he had so many recordings of him speaking, they managed to do it.
Once we took all the swearing out, it limited the recordings. He's a coach. So it's phenomenal. Yeah, they've just gone and done that from media grabs. And
that gave me
that.
goosebumps hearing that. I feel like we haven't heard his voice before.
But also for their independence to get that back would be priceless.
Neil wasn't that keen for it, right?
Really?
I never like to speak beyond the family's boundaries, but I think they're comfortable with this. But his grandkids wanted to hear what their grandfather sound like rather than a computer voice. Isn't that beautiful? And he was like, okay, let's do it.
Can I also say a massive thank you to Neil and the team, because as someone who looks more like a garden gnome in a beanie, this year there's a digital option.
This is big.
Talk us through
this is great for us massive heads out there.
Launched, people with big heads, girls who don't want to muck up their hair. Yeah. Hot heads. If you're a hot head.
Jace looks like he's going to rob your house if he puts a beanie on.
He's going to look like a cyber criminal, right? Give him a hoodie. So bigfreeze.com.au, we grabbed that website, right? And you go there and you you donate by buying a digital beanie,
Yep.
right? So $25, same as the other beanie, except this one's tax deductible.
Hello.
Oh,
You
great,
get a
because you
receipt.
don't get anything in
Yeah.
return.
Then you can personalise it. So across the band of the beanie, you can put your name, your nickname, your
Cool.
brothers, sisters, kids' names.
We've got one on the screen now. You put Jason Lauren on the front. Is it true that there was a meeting in the back end to ban words that you can't put on?
There are 368 words of shame that we have removed from the software.
Oh my God.
So you can try all you like. And I
How
would
was
have.
that meeting?
Yeah.
Were there a few that
It's
you
a
were
lot
like,
of fun.
let's just sneak that one through
Yeah, there
and
was
see
a
if
couple.
anyone...
No one would think of that.
I know you
I
feel
thought of
bad
it.
bringing something up. Don't judge me, but I have heard
So-
kids use this.
The plan is to we want to fill the G by Queen's birthday, so we want to sell 100,000 of them. It's a little bit like the McGrath test wanting to fill
Yeah.
that
Yep.
ground. But this is the whole of Australia, and you get some fun to put on socials.
So you posted on socials on
Yeah.
Big Freeze Day.
Do it today. Get in
Oh,
early.
do
They
it
could
early,
sell out.
okay.
They can't sell out. It's digital.
Bigfreeze.com.
You'll take all the money.
.au, just $25. Otherwise, you can get the beanies, Bunnings stores.
Yes, Coles.
You got it.
Ready Express.
Hey, Matt, congratulations. The campaign seems to get bigger and bigger every year.
Yeah, well, that's because more and more people get behind it. We can't take all the credit.
It's awesome.
It's just a beautiful community moment.
Well done for everything you and the Danaher's and
Yeah.
everyone else behind the scenes are doing.
Matt Tilley joining us on the air. Good to have you back on the air with us, Matty.
Thank you, guys. Great to see you.
No rain for a wedding tomorrow night, I've got, which is good.
I'm shook by you having a Thursday night wedding and then turning up to work on Friday morning. I can't wait to see what state you're in.
Well, to be fair, I haven't turned up yet.
Yeah, I know, but I'm shook by the thought of it. Do you think you're the MC of the wedding? You got to stay in for the long haul on Thursday night.
Well, that's what I was saying when I caught up with the
Can't
couple. I was
leave
like, is there a big goodbye? Are we doing an arch or anything? Because that means I'll
what?
need to, when people do the...
Well, people still do that.
Sometimes.
With sparklers.
But there's no sparklers or arch.
So you've already planned your exit strategy for the swimming teacher
Maybe.
whose wedding you're
Are
emceeing.
you going to Uber or are you going to drive?
I'm going to have an Uber booked.
Definitely Uber.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a wedding.
Absolutely.
You can't go dry at a wedding
I
when
know,
you're the
darn
MC.
it.
Inglewood's a long way away.
Yes,
Where's
this-
Inglewood?
About an hour and a bit.
Bendigo.
Maybe I'll come.
Central Victoria.
Hang on. You're going to a wedding in Bendigo on Thursday
No,
night?
that's not Bendigo.
No, it's close.
not
isn't
Bendigo.
it?
It's not.
Hang on, let me just excuse me.
I thought it was a city
Live Google.
wedding. Live Google. Inglewood.
Hang on, stand by, please.
It's not Bendigo.
I thought
Well, could
it
you Google
was.
it?
It is, isn't it?
Inglewood Estate. There you go. It's out that way.
Inglewood
Sort of
Estate.
like-
Yeah, mate, it's past Bendigo.
Oh my gosh. No, it's not.
No,
Isn't
it's
it?
not. No.
No, he said Inglewood Estate.
Yeah.
Not
Oh, not
actually
Inglewood.
Stand by.
Live Google.
Oh, no, it's not that far. It's near North Warrandyte.
There you go.
Inglewood, the
It's an hour
Inglewood,
from here,
the
though.
town.
Maybe I'll just, you know what? I'll come.
northwest of Bendigo.
I'll leave the wedding. I'll sleep at work. I'll do the show in the suit.
Oh, Inglewood, the town, is over 2 hours
Yeah, well,
away.
he
No, Inglewood
eventually
Estate.
initially said
Thank,
Inglewood.
don't accidentally put in your
Yeah.
GPS Inglewood and not Inglewood Estate and miss the wedding.
Hello, guess.
No one here. No, my friend, you know my friend Elliot, he's done that. He was at the,
That doesn't surprise
it was
me.
like a bus. It was one of those weddings where it was in, I think, Sorrento, and like the bus was leaving from the Sorrento hotel and everyone was just meeting there to go to the wedding, but there were two weddings. He just got on the wrong bus and turned up and was like,
no.
oh my God, I don't know a single person at this wedding.
How do you
he just
think
thought
they
he was on
felt?
a bus with other guests and he was sitting in the ceremony and was like,
Hang
oh
on a
my
second.
gosh, I don't know anyone in the bridal party. He ran out and the bus was still there and the bus drove him to the other wedding on his own.
Just him on there.
That's funny.
Yeah, it happens.
Well, hopefully not tomorrow night.
Check the sign in the front of the
I
bus.
will, I'll
if
check
you,
the sign,
make
yeah.
sure you're going to Inglewood Estate, not Inglewood.
Hey, guys, I just mentioned before the song, there's changes coming to schools here in Victoria. Victoria and New South Wales, actually, effective from July 21, the first day of term 3. Victorian principals will now have the authority to suspend or expel students who are caught assaulting, bullying, or threatening their peers and teachers outside of school hours.
Oh, so it's not just on school grounds.
No, it's on
Oh,
school
that's
grounds,
good.
of course, they've always had that power. This
Isn't
will
it?
probably be a
I
bit
don't-
controversial because some people will be like, oh, you know, they're outside of school hours, they shouldn't have any power.
So immediately, what springs to mind is online bullying, which is
100%.
Ah,
right, which is
that's
just
outside school hours.
can cause extraordinary emotional distress for young people
So
and
does
families.
Does it
Also-
include online?
Yes,
Oh,
online,
okay, that
they're
makes-
targeting
that's
that, as well
That's
as in
good.
person, because a lot of kids go and do sports teams with
Yeah.
kids that they go to school with. As a parent, I think this is amazing.
Yeah, it's I mean, it's a step forward, especially in the online world, because I imagine for schools that's been something that has been difficult to navigate as
Well, 'cause-
technology and people's online presence has evolved.
As a parent, you'd ring the school and be like, look, bloody Timmy's getting bullied. You got to do something. And they're like, mate, it's
out of
it
our
doesn't
hands.
happen
out
in
of
the
our
grounds.
hands.
Well,
There's
I
no
suppose
recourse.
it's good,
Exactly.
but it also, it's another thing that
For
schools
teachers,
and teachers have to worry about. Surely teachers are like, once you leave the school grounds, they're the parents' responsibility.
Well, I guess this is all about the principal now. So hopefully they're compensated for that.
Yeah, it's tricky, isn't it?
But if you want the top job, then
if you're a principal, though, you've got to watch 400, 500 kids.
I know.
That's pretty heavy.
Were you scared of your principal growing up?
Yeah.
Mr. Fredrickson.
Yeah, mine was.
We had
Mr. Dickinson.
Terrifying.
He was the best. And then our whole, I think, because my school had a few different campuses, and the principal of the whole thing, her name was Dr. Drennan.
Oh, Dr. Drennan.
Dr. Drennan.
Sounds
She
scary.
was so
Sounds
smart.
medieval.
She was actually lovely, but the name Dr. Drennan sounded really intimidating.
Lauren got to see my kid's ex-school principal. I loved him. He was great.
Oh, I was scared of him.
Mr. Bolingeri.
Mr. Bolingeri was telling people off when I was there.
It was at the school production. God love Loz. She came to watch the school production, and some parents were taking photos and video of the school production.
And Mr. Bolingeri was shuffling down the rows going, no filming allowed. What was Mr. Bolingeri so worried about? That people were going to post their kids on...
No. Then they can't sell the video.
Oh, because everyone's...
Stop it.
It's all about you got to buy
Mr. Bolingeri was trying to make coin for the Catholic school.
Yeah, well, the Catholic school need it.
No, of course they do.
Got to buy a new Pope-mobile.
How much was the video?
I don't know. I was
No one
sneakily filming my kid with a phone. I didn't buy the video.
No one wanted the video. Seeing it once was enough.
You made us sit through it.
Seeing it once was more than enough. I
Hey,
don't think we need to have it a slide night.
An encore.
Yeah, let's watch it again, Dad.
It is just gone 8:02. All right, coming up, your chance to win $5,000, and then we need to talk about what I witnessed one Clint Stanaway doing in the car park this morning. It's got me shook. We'll go there in minutes. I witnessed a miracle this morning, Lauren.
What happened?
Happened in the car park here at Nova.
Oh, you've been talking this up all morning. Did Clint walk on water?
Pretty much.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Yes.
Wow.
We're going to get to that in a sec. First, though, let's try and offload some money. Ellie, good morning. Welcome to the show.
Hey, how are we?
We are good.
What's happening? What are you doing this weekend? Going to the footy?
I am going to the footy, yeah.
Oh,
Go the
Pies. Yes.
Go Pies.
On fire at the moment.
Wow.
Hey, what?
Well, they're playing Melbourne.
I know, when you're coming off a loss. Maybe
the
it'll
big
be your
freeze.
time. It won't be your time.
It's gonna
Fire
be
in the belly at the
Very
D's.
cold at the footy. Cold
Hey,
weekend for the footy.
Ellie, I believe you want to go $500 this morning. Is that right?
It is right, yeah.
Let's do it.
$500.
Here we go. Hey, Elmo Circus Dream is a Caulfield Racecourse under the heated Big Top. It's happening from June 27th. You can book at ticketmaster.com.au. Thanks to Elmo. $500 up for grabs this morning. How this works, you will hear a question. You will hear a 3, 2, 1. You must answer in that time, okay?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right.
Good luck.
Clint was close to this.
I had no idea.
For $500.
What sea is next to Saudi Arabia?
3, 2, 1.
Mediterranean.
See, that's all you got to do is guess.
Yes, but unfortunately, it's the Red Sea. Is that the one you float in? That's the Dead.
Dead Sea, yeah,
Dead
that's
Sea.
right. Dead Sea.
Yeah.
The Red Sea is about 490 metres deep.
Whoa.
Imagine what.
That's scary. It's the-
Slays.
you know what? The sea and the ocean freaks me out.
Me too.
Tom Cruise would be able to get to the bottom.
Just like the stuff that...
Why would Tom Cruise get to the bottom?
Oh, mate, if you've seen the latest Mission Impossible.
Oh, is he scuba?
Oh, he's Scuba
Scuba Tom.
He's Scuba Tom.
So, Scuba Tom.
Hey, Ellie, thanks for giving it a crack, mate.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, she's headless.
She's fine. That was quite hard, I thought. But how many seas are there?
Lots of seas.
Are there?
There's the Black Sea, the Red Sea, the Dead Sea, Mediterranean Sea.
Yellow Sea.
What else? What is a sea?
All the seas.
Is that different to like the Atlantic Ocean? What's
Yes.
the difference between a sea and an ocean?
Yeah, Clint.
Just a bit bigger.
Is that really the difference?
Don't know.
You should
Don't
Google that.
know.
There's children in the car who get some of their education from us.
I think the children would probably
They
prefer...
do. They're in trouble in life, aren't they?
Kids would probably prefer this. Guess who has arrived in Australia? And to celebrate, we're going to scut a mega mix here at
here it
Nova.
is.
Here we go.
Katy
A mega
Perry has
Katy
touched
Perry.
down. She plays Melbourne this weekend. Here she is on Nova. Katy Perry. She is touchdown in Oz. She's going to be playing Melbourne this Saturday. Welcome back to Australia. Spot at the airport, though.
Did she come on her Blue Origin?
No, she came on an aeroplane, not the spaceship.
I was obsessed with that spaceship,
So
as
was
you
I.
know.
So was I.
I'd love to ask her about it.
So was Bezos.
So it's Gail.
Gail, yes.
No, I
thought
don't
she
know.
was gonna
I
drive.
don't think Gail enjoyed it.
Was she scared of flying?
Well, why would you go on a spaceship?
Well, did the spaceship actually leave?
Oh, God.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
Here we go.
Gosh.
So, Katie, fresh from a green screen at Movie World, she is touring Australia. You are
Got to
on.
ask the question.
You're on Nova.
I live streamed it, Clint. It was real. It was on YouTube.
Well, if it's on YouTube.
AI is very good.
Oh, you know what? If it was AI, Jeff Bezos wouldn't have fallen over when it landed. They never would have let that happen.
She's got you there. You're listening to Nova 100. We're doing it thanks to Shell Ready Express. And this morning, I witnessed a miracle.
Did Clint walk on water?
Can you hold this? That's my Channel 9 laptop, Lauren.
Mm.
Now, I take it home on a Tuesday, so I work Monday, Tuesday in the office at 9, and then I have to take it home with me for the commute to Sydney on the weekend,
Why do
my
you,
laptop.
what do you do on your laptop?
Yeah.
Oh, it's,
Doesn't
it's
someone else
everything.
write all your
it's all
scripts?
it's all my it's the rundowns, it's everything.
Can't you get that on your phone?
No.
Okay.
No. Only on the lappy.
Do you have a printer?
Someone else prints the scripts for me.
Do you know when I did the weather on the Today Show, I used to have to travel with a portable printer.
Did you?
What, like you just walked out of Office Works? The giant-
Like a portable battery
Did it
printer.
did it plug into the cigarette lighter?
No, it didn't plug in. It was battery.
Yeah, right.
I had to charge it.
That's a 9
So I
volt
could
job.
sit in my car and print because the weather scripts would come through so late before the crosses.
So I also did my grocery shopping last night on the way home. I was very busy. So I had a lot to carry in with me. I put my laptop on the roof of my car last night because I had a lot of things to carry in.
Yeah,
The groceries,
this happens a lot. People put their phones on the top and they take off in petrol
my
stations.
gym bag, my everything. It was it all had to come in with me. It may have stayed on the roof of the car overnight.
Oh, in the
their
mean streets of
laptop.
Richmond.
That's the mark or the indentation in the roof because it's been raining overnight.
Did you
right?
drive to work with it on the roof this morning?
It's been raining. So first things first.
It's got a good grip on it.
He pulled into the car park.
Well, first and foremost, I saw Jace in the car park. Don't skip the story.
What was he
and I
doing?
said to Jace,
Having some peas
it's
for
a
breakfast?
miracle. It rained last night. I left my laptop on the roof of the car and it's a bit wet, but it's working. I
Which
said,
I was
how
like,
good's that?
That's impressive.
good.
That's great.
And then all of a sudden, I'm like, the cogs started spinning. And I'm like, sugar, I've driven from Richmond to South Melbourne with the laptop on top of the roof.
It's a miracle.
And it hasn't slipped off.
It's stayed
the
open.
whole way.
Was it open?
No,
But you didn't realise when you peeled it off the roof this morning that it had been there while you were driving?
He takes a couple of minutes to warm up.
You know.
And it's totally fine.
Open it up, press on. It's totally fine.
It's
Do you remember when?
And do you know what?
What grip? Oh, it is grippy.
Do you know what, Lauren?
Oh, this is.
I drive a sports car, and every now and then at the lights, I give it some as well.
We must all get this grip on the bottom of all our
Isn't it grippy?
belongings.
Or we could just take them off the roof and put them in the car.
And it's wet. And
So
it's,
not only did it rain last night, it
is this
survived
an ad
the
for
rain.
Hewlett-Packard?
No.
Because it's not a MacBook. A MacBook would have gone
Oh,
flying.
MacBook would still be back in
It's an
Richmond.
HP.
Do you remember my wife did the school drop off and
No
then she
way.
came home and she goes, I can't find my phone. And I rang it and it started ringing on the roof of the car. It stayed there from Bentley
Yeah.
all the way over the Nepean
People
and back.
do it, Shoy, because you know what? You get out of the car, you've got the keys, the kids, the groceries, the whatever.
Yeah.
And
Remember
you
that movie, Something About Mary? The dog.
The dog.
The dog on the roof.
You know.
They left the dog.
I have starred in this movie before. I
What
left
else?
my wallet on the roof of the car, and it didn't survive.
Oh, right.
It didn't survive. But one by one, some cards were returned to like random
What, you
banks. Called me and
scattered
said,
them,
"Hey,
you-
Mr. Stanaway, we've got your Westpac debit card." You know,
Most like leaving
I'm
the
trying to get
breadcrumbs.
into your laptop with the passwords.
Oh.
I've tried GoDees. That doesn't work.
No.
I wake up with Today. Shall we try that?
you try that. Just
I
don't
wake
lock
up
me out.
With, oh, I'd love that.
What was the magazine he was on the front cover of with his abs out?
It's Clint from Men's Health.
Try Men's Health.
Clint from Men's Health.
13 24
No,
10.
password is incorrect.
Okay.
How many letters
Maybe
is
stop
it?
This is going to be a
otherwise-
random one.
I'd love you to get locked out.
13 24 10. What stayed on the roof? What'd you leave on the roof of your car? Where did you go? And was it still there? 13 24 10 is our
It's
number.
very funny when people leave like coffees on the top of the car.
But what about
And the
when you're
cup's still
driving
there.
and you see it and you're like, that person's left their
Oh,
coffee.
yeah. Or worse, if you're the one and then you put the brakes on at the lights and it goes down over the windscreen.
Yeah.
That's not great.
Evo.
Look at the lights. Look at the phones light up. 13
You know what?
24
It's
10.
always busy moms. They put their kids in the baby seat.
Oh, I thought you meant the kid on the roof.
No, they put the kids in the baby.
Oh,
they put
right.
their stuff on the roof and then they put their kids in and clip them in and then they walk around.
Oh, I thought you meant they get childcare and they're like, oh, Timmy, there you are.
Nah.
Good grip.
Nah, that's not safe.
He's got grip on him.
Must have one of those suction cup things
Got
like I
the
do.
Hewlett Packard hands. 13 24 10 is our number. What did you leave on the roof? It is Jason, Lauren, and the man behind the miracle this morning, Clint. Stand away. For just joining us.
It was
It's
a
amazing.
miracle.
We're trying to get the footage
Do you know
of you
why?
entering the car park. Did you go through the tunnel or anything? Where'd you drive from? Richmond?
Yeah,
South
Richmond
Melbourne?
down Swan Street, over the bridge there, through the Botanic Gardens.
And the whole time his work laptop remained on the roof of the car.
Unbelievable.
And it was wet.
And overnight in that
Do you know,
rain.
this is the third one of these I've gone through recently as well.
How did you break the other two?
The previous laptop, I left it in my backpack and I spilt a bottle of that small bottle of wine that you get in the plane. I spilt that into the backpack.
What did you take? Well, it must have been open.
What?
So
It
you
was
must have
open.
tried
I
to
fumbled.
take the leftover
But there's
wine.
not, there's not much room in that little
Oh, you
seat.
didn't
I fumbled, and then the little bottle of wine went. Bloop, bloop,
No.
bloop,
You
bloop,
made
bloop.
it sound like you took the leftover wine off the plane.
No.
What
You
a
can't
waste.
be doing that ever.
No such
Did you
thing
get
as
a few,
leftover wine.
few weird looks licking the laptop? Or?
Yeah, exactly.
And what about the other one?
The other one cracked the screen.
How?
I don't know. I can't
Dropped the
remember.
bottle.
Sat on it. Sounds like a
remember.
sat on it job.
Liam, it's Sunny Hills. Good morning.
Morning, team. How are you?
We're good. What'd you leave on the roof?
So it wasn't myself. My wife, or then girlfriend, soon-to-be fiance, long story short, bought a promise ring from Tiffany's in California on a vacation. Came back, did the proposal, and what happened was she was waving goodbye to friends out the window one night after a dinner, and it flew off her finger, and we thought it was gone forever.
Oh.
So my wife and girlfriend, Karina, was very, very, very upset.
Yes.
And we spent the next 5 days searching over her property, or her parents' property, our
Oh.
friend's property, in the gutters, all over the car. Obviously, we thought it was lost forever.
Yes.
And so after many, many prayers between us, we had a dinner party for the two families to come together, and I thought I'll have one more look. And wouldn't you know it, the ring had flew out of the window, onto the roof, down the windshield, and was nestled safely underneath the windscreen wipers.
No.
That's a miracle.
That's a miracle.
There it is.
And
What's the miracle
car
song?
washes, everything, and it was still there. So I looked like the hero.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
And Liam, I bet your wife / girlfriend then was
Fiancé.
was overjoyed.
Girlfriend, fiance, wife.
She was.
Yeah.
I came in to show her, and she said, "What the hell are you doing?
Yeah.
What's wrong?" And I pulled it out from behind my back, and obviously,
Then she became the fiance.
Yeah, she said yes again.
Oh my gosh. I love a story with that. A good
Yeah.
ending like that.
Long story short, Tanya, let's go.
How long was it between losing it and finding it?
The story or the ring?
We should go back and find out.
Must we?
I want to know more. What did the promise ring look like?
Tanya, good morning. Save us what was left on the roof.
Hi, guys. Good morning. My mother-in-law's homemade pasta sauce.
Oh, you did it splatter all over the car, or did it survive?
You put that up there to try and get rid of it?
It actually survived, and we didn't realise until about 2 days later it was still on the roof because my husband's got those cage things on the top of the car.
Well, that's an advantage. If you've got the roof rack
Cage.
Yeah, like the roof rack cage.
Yeah,
would
that's
be-
the one.
And you drove around for 2 days with it on
No,
there,
Clint
though.
was raw dogging. Laptop on car.
Was the pasta sauce good, Tanya?
Sorry?
Was it good pasta sauce?
Oh, look, we didn't try it after 2 days,
No.
I must admit.
Well, it's been in the heat.
Or might have been winter.
Sophie in publicity here at Nova left an apple pie on the roof.
Did you eat it after you found it?
Yeah, of
she
course
ate
she
it.
did. That's how it
Never
goes.
waste
Like
an
a
apple
McDonald's
pie.
apple pie.
Let's go.
Oh no,
One,
homemade.
homemade apple pie.
Homemade.
Yum. All right, Simon in Geelong, good morning.
Morning.
What'd you leave on the roof?
$75,000 in cash.
What?
Sorry?
Simon.
Cold hard cash?
Was it the promise ring?
Cold
Did you win
hard
the
cash.
pokies?
Well, I was getting the final payment of a renovation. I'd gone to the bank and I had a quick stop between the bank, paying the builders and getting the kids from school, and I had a coffee in my hand.
Silly man.
No.
Put the envelope on the roof, drove off, and this woman behind me was flashing me like crazy, and I was, what is she doing? Anyway, she's beeping the horn, pulled over about 200 yards, and she said, "You've just dropped an envelope back there. I've seen you walk out of the bank, and it was sitting there." So
she would have
Sorry, hang on.
She would have
Nah.
known it was money.
How big was the envelope?
How big?
75.
It looked like, you can tell when you walk out of a bank with an envelope, there's cash in there.
Yeah.
75,000, did you say, or
It's a big
7,500?
envelope.
No, 75,000.
Who's paying $75,000 in cash for a reno? What are you renovating there?
Doesn't matter. It's
I
cheap.
An underground
I was getting-
casino.
I was getting a good deal.
Okay. Cash job.
Okay, so
Cash job.
Did
yeah.
you
Anyway,
did you give any money to the lady?
I offered her flowers and dinner.
Oh, that's
What,
nice.
Dinner?
Yeah, I would have given her a
Dinner?
You asked her on a date. She said, no, love, you found
she
your
was an
75
older
grand.
woman. She was lovely.
Yeah.
And I offered flowers or dinner, and she refused, and she said, just pay it in kind. And I said, don't worry, I will.
I'm still shook on the $75,000 cash. How many questions
Oh,
did the bank teller ask you when you asked to to take out $75,000 cash, Simon?
You have to do a few. You have to ask. You ask a few questions.
Oh, you've been travelling around to all the bank. Simon,
There's a red flag.
there's
red
more to this
flag.
story, Simon.
flag.
There's more to this story.
How are we looking for the weekend? Big
Well-
freeze coming up.
Yeah, tomorrow, look, it's a long weekend, so people get into the spirit on about Thursday.
Oh, yeah.
Tomorrow will be clear but cool, and then it rains after that. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we're expecting quite a bit of rain around.
So dare I say, if you're heading to the footy, you need to...
And
on
cold.
Monday?
So Friday 13 degrees, bit of rain. Saturday 15 degrees, bit of rain. Sunday 13 degrees and raining.
Poncho.
And Monday
Poncho.
13 degrees and raining.
It's going to be a poncho
bugger.
day. Poncho
It's
at the
about
footy.
averaging 14 degrees for the whole weekend.
Hey, you think you know
It's
someone?
puffer jacket
Oh,
season.
yeah. You think you know someone. You know what I learnt about our very own Clint this morning, Lauren?
What'd you learn?
We were watching the Today Show before, and I saw Tim.
The weather guy? Tim Davies?
Yes, Tim Davies. I was about to say Tim the Toolman Taylor. He was on a jet ski on the Brisbane River, and Clint said, I've never been on a jet ski.
Never.
Haven't you?
You
they're
scream.
so fun.
You scream
Do
like
I?
someone that would be at Safety Beach on the weekend, hauling around on a jet ski with the
'Cause you
tan
used
and the
to-
rig.
you
out.
used
can
to be
go, it can be scary. It can go so fast.
Well, Jace used to be a jet ski guy.
Yeah.
You
How
grew
many
up
do
in
you have?
Queensland.
I grew up in Queensland. I had 2 when I was growing up.
What, like a Sea-Doo?
Yes.
We didn't know you were rich growing up.
No, here we
Yeah,
go.
wow.
It was
Well, we didn't
Makes
know.
sense now.
No, it
doesn't
He's
was
been
it?
lying to
Oh,
us,
I
Melbourne.
swear to God,
I
it
don't
was
know
a-
if you missed.
He's got money
last
coming out of
week.
his
It was
ears.
that
When he's been telling us he went to some little school, and it turns out he went to some grand old school with a marching band.
It was the last 2 years, I told
And
you.
you had 2 jet skis.
No. Like
Two jet
I
skis?
sold one and got another
And now you've
one.
got a boat and a water feature.
No,
And a
water-
roundabout.
the
Your
water-
life's just got larger and larger and larger, Richie Rich.
The water feature is broken, all right? It never worked.
And a big
when we
pool
bought
out the back.
it. When we bought it, it never
cool.
worked.
And don't forget the second dwelling on the property.
Oh, yes.
Second dwelling, it's a shed.
He calls
no,
it a
you've got
man
the shed
cave.
and you've got the man cave.
Well, he's
The
just
man cave is
installed
the
the
shed.
shed.
No, you've also got the shed. Didn't you just put in a shed?
Oh, it's a metal shed to store, like, you know,
The things that don't go
gardening-
in their second dwelling, like the bed and the sofa couch.
gardening tools.
Sofa bed.
Butler's pantry.
Oh, and the wine fridge is in there too.
Oh, yes,
It's a
of
second
course it
dwelling.
is.
This is massively backfired. How would you like to go to the summertime ball
I
in
would
the
like
UK?
to go. I can't stop talking about how badly I wanted to go.
I was talking to the people.
Jace,
Oh.
yesterday you weren't here. Well, you looked
The
at me when
people.
you said it.
I've got a lazy eye.
Oh, do you?
Do you?
Yesterday I played a grab of Jessie J because I think she has the best voice in the world. You were away, you missed it. This is it.
One more.
That's Jessie J.
Singing with no microphone, just so no acoustics.
Say it.
How good's a bodyguard?
Oh my god.
Jace, yesterday, we couldn't
played
figure
it.
out if you would hate it
Or love it.
or love it. But
But
we played Whitney in
Yeah.
full all 5 minutes.
Yeah, I
to
sang
finish the
every
show.
single word.
Did you get the...
Don't
I have nothing.
make me-
Nothing.
We did.
Ah,
It's
we
the
did.
best.
It is the best. Shall we do it again?
I'll do it. Share
Oh my God. So Whitney won't be there, but Jessie J will be. Spoiler alert. Summertime Music Ball.
I'll never
Nova wants to send you there. If you would like to get on the standby list, call now 13 24 10. God help us. I told you, fun fact. They were going to do a sequel to The Bodyguard. And it was going to be Princess Diana.
Oh.
Kevin Costner actually had a meeting with her about it.
What, Princess Diana was going to be in the film?
In it.
She was going to be like the Whitney role. The Whitney role.
Wow.
You're kidding. She's not an actress.
I kid you not.
Not Elizabeth Debicki.
He had a meeting with her about
Elizabeth Debicki.
She could do it. No. The actual Princess Di and Princess Di said she's happy to do a kissing scene.
Really?
And then it was like days later.
She
passed away.
Yeah.
Oh.
I loved Princess
How's
Diana.
They should do it with Elizabeth Debicki from
They should do it with
Glen Waverley High.
Elizabeth
They should do it with Elizabeth.
Debicki.
I don't know if
Brooklyn
Kevin...
Waverley girl.
Our Lizzie.
Is Kevin old enough to still throw himself in front of the bullet? Costner?
Old enough or young enough?
Sorry, young enough. Young enough.
You're only as old as... No, I won't say
still with it.
Yes, he is. He did Yellowstone and all
How
that.
old's Kevin Costner, do you reckon?
400.
Still hot. He's hot.
No. He'd be...
What, live Google? Hang on.
Live Google.
And then we'll wind this show up.
I reckon 61.
I'm saying
Have a guess, everyone.
67.
I reckon 67's about right.
70?
70.
No.
His birthday's 2 days after mine.
Well, they
He's
better
the
get
18th
in quick for the
the sequel.
18th of Jan,
Let's
1955.
film his parts first. Have a great day, everyone. Melchicina is in X. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
Jason Lauren.
Wake up feeling good. Follow them on the socials.